We begin tonight in southern Indiana, where for the first time in 13 years, Indiana's 8th District congressional seat is up for grabs. Good evening, glad you're with us tonight. I'm Brandon Bartlett.
And I'm Shelley Kirk. Tonight, a forum was held at McCullough Library in Evansville for voters to hear from the candidates. Eyewitness News' Aiden Crowley was there.
Thanks, Shelley and Brandon. The League of Women's Voters of Southwestern Indiana hosted the forum with Election Day right around the corner. Here's what some of the candidates had to say on some of the biggest issues facing voters. Longtime Congressman Larry Bucshon is stepping down after 13 years in office, opening the door for 3 new candidates to vie for the seat. Democrat Eric Hurt and Libertarian K. Richard Fisloff met at McCullough Library for an open forum hosted by the League of Women Voters of Southwestern Indiana. One seat, however, remained noticeably empty, that of Republican Mark Mesmer.
We believe it's important for the candidates to be here so that they could talk to the voters, and we would believe it would be best if all the candidates would come.
In a statement to Eyewitness News, Mesmer's campaign said the former Indiana state senator is prioritizing direct contact with constituents. The statement went on to note that, quote, "We have participated in several forums and debates to ensure voters have a clear understanding of his stance on issues." But on topics such as immigration, both Hurt and Fisloff were quick to point out Mesmer's absence.
That our opponent, State Senator Mesmer, supports, like mass deportation. What you will wind up creating in that situation is a circumstance where people will lose their lives in mass as people are rounded up.
Wants to deport birthright immigrants. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many of you in this room know a birthright immigrant, but I happen to. The birthright immigrant that I know was born to parents who were here on a work visa, was born here, chose to join the U.S. Army. This individual served with distinction and honor in Iraq.
The forum also covered another topic that is on the mind of tri-staters in the wake of many school threats in the area: gun safety.
Simply eliminating guns, restricting people's rights in the Second Amendment to keep and bear arms as they see fit, will not eliminate the problems that we face. We face economic stressors, we face mental health stressors, we face a host of issues that must be addressed simply before banning things.
And I think both are necessary in order to reduce the amount of gun violence in this country, is gun regulations and investing in mental health care.
All 3 candidates will be on the ballot for the November 5th election. Now, the Mesmer campaign went on to say that Mesmer is attending, quote, 3 different events celebrating veterans, supporting local candidates, and meeting with hundreds of constituents, end quote. Shelley and Brandon.